streaming?
Yes, we are
Oh,
live.
good. Everybody
Ooh.
will be able to see me fail.
Are you on Discord or are you streaming on server?
On Twitch. I linked it in the general chat for anyone who wants to watch. So if there's someone like lurking in the voice chat, you don't want to participate, but you want to watch us, you can hop in there.
Oh my god, I'm following you. Dude, did I tell you about an Erica that popped into my Twitch chat and I thought it was...
You did not.
Oh no, my
An
god.
imposter,
It was
Urka?
so ridiculous. And I like went the fuck off about how much I love you and how amazing you are. And this other person like didn't correct me. They just like went with it. But luckily Pizza was there and was like, that is not our Erica. And I was like, oh, well. Like, I'm not going to take back all the nice things I just said, but also awkward.
Alright. I'm going to go heal quick. Kiro, if you can also go heal quick, and then I've got Sage and Soft on Alak. Everyone else who's currently still in Group 1 can go full DPS. And that is all of our roles sorted.
Hello.
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 F. Are you here to lurk?
Maybe.
He's here to lurk. No problem.
Unless you want to invite me to the squad.
Yeah, you want in?
Completely non-committal.
Alright.
Are you set up with a squad?
With what?
A squad join?
Yes. I posted one in general.
Perfect.
Just need 2 more gamers, and then we can get this rolling. I'll give a few more minutes for some DCAP people to pop in, and then I'll ask in XL.
Nice. I had 2 kids from Fang. One is I
can't even spell strike.
Drink.
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 That's drink.
It's a strinky.
I thought it was
I
on
need
purpose, to be honest.
Right? Play it
No,
off, rat bug.
I have bad arthritis. I can't type very well anymore.
Quick, I need my strinky.
Give me some strength now.
What's needed if you've got room?
Oh, hello.
We need you, Cloudy.
What's needed?
We've filled all roles, so yeah, just come in with DPS.
DPS.
We need body sacrifices.
I'm not sure about DPS. I mean, I can try.
You don't need big DPS. You just don't need a roll or anything.
Not the size of the DPS.
It's about the spirit.
It's the energy you come with.
It's more important than the DPS.
Rager, does it string?
Does it string?
I I only have World v World gear, so
You should be fine. There isn't any type of timer or anything on OLC, so we cannot fail a DPS check.
I think you underestimate my power.
You can fail the CC check.
You can fail the CC check in this one, yeah, but that's not too bad of an issue. The actual CC bars aren't very bulky in this fight, it's more just that you have to do it really often. I believe that is a full squad.
Yeah, looks like. Do I have time to grab a little more coffee?
Yeah, it should be fine. I'm just gonna hop in and do the explanation. I believe you already know how this fight goes, so you don't need to be there for
I've never
that.
done this. This is brand new.
Right back. I love you guys.
This is my first drink.
First drink. Honestly, probably a pretty good spot to start with them. This will be a good, like, if you want to get into strikes and raids and stuff, this is a good place to start. It's not too difficult, but compared to the first few Icebrood Saga strikes, it has actual mechanics for you to learn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just throw people into some squads. Make sure you pay attention to which subgroup you're in. It will actually be relevant for part of the fight. We won't necessarily be CCing everything, but it's something we'll have to do pretty frequently. Those of you who are in Arborstone, I'm not sure if it will proc you to come in with me. If it doesn't, just... Oh, I need to
Yeah, you
set
can
us to
just
raid
do
mode. Yeah, you just pop into Lion's Arch.
Does in fact not do that.
Should proc you once you load into Lion's Arch then, or if not, you can just talk to the dude.
Yeah, you can still just enter from Arborstone.
Ah, okay. Alright, so welcome everybody to the Old Lion's Court. So as you can see, there are 3 different bosses up here. The kind of gimmick of this fight is that we're going to have to deal with all 3 of them. They all 3 have different but very similar mechanics. The biggest thing with this fight is that occasionally one of them will come down and use a really big AoE attack. This AoE will always insta-kill if you are in it, but the bot will also have a CC bar when it does this, and if you CC it, it swaps the location of the CC area. So the green guy covers half of the arena. If you CC him, it swaps to the other half. The red guy has a little ring around him. If you CC him, it swaps the position of a ring so that you can stick closer, or so that you can get further away. And then the blue guy does a really huge cone in front of him, and you can swap it to a very tiny cone behind him. So when the battle starts, the red guy is going to come down alone. We're going to fight each of them one-on-one for a bit first. The gimmick with the red guy, he'll run around. He has an auto-attack chain that he uses on melee players. He will be after a tank, and on his 3rd hit every time, he'll spawn a pool underneath him. This is the... God, I forgot what it's called. It's an Aether pool. This is really bad. You do not want to step in it. It will kill you very quickly. Luckily, you can very much decrease the number of pools he drops just by slowly walking away from him if you are the tank. So that's what we'll do. So we will need somebody to act as the tank. You do not necessarily need to have high toughness to tank for this fight. It's very easy to tank. Pretty much your only job is to walk to the edge and kite the red guy around slowly. But would anybody like to volunteer for that?
I'm not tanky, but I will be happy to do that for you.
Alright. I'll give you a heart. So you are the red tank.
This is me right here.
Oh, okay, okay. I got multiple. Wait,
I
did I get you?
Sweeper. No, you got soft.
But
Oh,
Soft
okay.
also said they were fine.
Yeah, you can do soft then.
Okay, okay.
It's already marked.
Okay, soft will take green. There we go. And you said,
I'll do red. Right here.
oh, you're over there, right by red.
Okay, I'm
No.
gonna stand in front of you.
That's
Here.
Honey. Yeah, jumping at you.
Oh, okay. I'm
It's a little
sorry.
human.
No
Hard to
worries.
see them.
I'm sorry. You know, I'm just big Char. I can't see anyone. Tiny puny human. Who's this?
Yes.
Tiny. I thought
It's
you were
a little
mini.
rat bug.
So you
A
say
little rat bug.
big shard there, Erica, but I see you're the same size as me, which means you're the minimum size.
No, I'm massive Char. What do you mean? All right, so red guy, he will follow around the tank. Well, when we start the fight, you will need to be the closest person to him when he spawns. That is what decides the tank. Then he will constantly chase you while he's down. You just bring him to an edge, and then you can kind of just slowly backpedal around the outer ring of the arena. Just try and constantly move us away from the aether puddles, and occasionally you might need to move around some of the CCs. While we're fighting red, the green guy might pop down in the middle sometimes with a big CC bar. In most cases, we are probably going to ignore him and just get out of the area, but if we are like right in the middle of it with the tank, I might call for you guys to CC the green guy and swap the position. Make sure you have a lot of CC on your kit, as much as you can bring, without like absolutely ruining your DPS or whatever else you're doing. You do not necessarily need a massive amount to break their CC bars, but doing it as quickly as possible will always be a big help. The faster it goes down, the less we have to worry about it. We can get to the right position more quickly. Another note here is that since when we CC them, the break bar swaps position, the AoE gets sent to the other area, stand in the AoE while you are CCing them. That way we avoid situations where it swaps and then you immediately get murdered. So once we beat up the red guy a bit, the green guy will come down. He will also get a tank on the closest person to him. That's going to be soft. The green guy, you can bring him to an edge. When he's alone, it doesn't really matter where he is at all. What does matter is who is the furthest away from him. His mechanic is that after every so many attacks of his auto attack chain, he will shoot a little green boomerang thing at the furthest player away from him. And then that green boomerang will drop an ether field on the player that it hits. So we will need somebody to, preferably somebody who's not a support and who has ranged weapons, to always be the furthest player away from green. If we can get a volunteer for
I can do that.
Alright.
Freya can do it.
Thank you for the help there. Alright, I've marked you with the star. So your job is just to stand off group, be the furthest away. You don't necessarily need to be like super far away, just make sure you're further away than the rest of us. The rest of us should try and be like right on top of green and melee range so that we make their job easier.
Okay.
And once
And will you let me know just before the thing happens? Because I've never done this fight, you know?
Yes,
So
I'm here.
Yeah. You just need to
Okay,
make
cool.
sure you get closest to him when he pops down. And then you'll
Okay, cool,
just, once he's actually here and we're fighting him, you just continuously stay the furthest away. And
Okay,
we will
cool.
try to move him around a bit every once in a while so that you can continue dropping the ether fields without putting them in the middle. The green will occasionally do a little vacuum attack. If you've ever done the junkyard strike, it's the same as that, where he tries to suck you in. You take more damage from it the closer you are to him, so you want to run away. It's good to generally just all group up in a big clump and pulse all your heals during that. And then once he's gone, the reason that we needed to keep red and green at the edges and kite all those red pools is because the blue guy spawns in the middle. If there are a lot of pools in the middle, we basically just lose. We won't be able to fight him properly. The blue guy will stay in the middle. He just shoots stuff out at us. There is technically a blue tank, whoever is closest, but it doesn't really matter because he doesn't move, and his auto attacks don't really do that much damage. So if one of the other tanks wants to take it, you can, but whoever has blue isn't really important. He will occasionally do the opposite move of the green, where he'll do a move where he tries to push all of us away from him. In that case, you take more damage the further you are away, so you want to run in and stick close to him. And then occasionally, the red guy will pop down during this phase. As a general rule of thumb, when the red guy comes down with his AoE, we are always going to CC him.
Okay.
There will also be a mechanic during blue where occasionally several players will get a spread. 3 of you will get an AoE around you. You just have to run away, get off of the other players so you don't kill each other. And then one of the people who gets the spread will see a little wisp spawn on the ground with a tether connecting you to it. This little wisp will have a guild tag. So for most of us, you'll see a little blue glowy thing that'll say DCAP on it. Or for Afnir, it'll say T. That thing, you need to run away from it. So that wisp has a little timer attached to it. Once that timer expires, it will spawn a aether pool on top of it. It will almost always be in the middle, which is not the place that we want aether pools. Luckily, if you run far away from it, once you get further enough away, it'll automatically teleport you back to where the wisp spawned, and it will drop the pool to where you ran away to. So whenever you get the spread, pay attention. You'll get a sound and get a little glow around the edge of your screen. If this happens, just run to the edge of the arena away from your wisp. It will teleport you back to the middle, and your pool will be put on the edge. Once we've dealt with all 3 of them, it will be the puzzle phase. We will have 3 different puzzle phases throughout the fight. In normal mode, they always occur in the same specific order. Let me see if I remember. I believe it is green, red, blue is the solution order in normal mode always. Correct me if I am wrong.
It is.
So the first time the puzzle happens, we always CC green. Second time, we always CC red. Third time, we always CC blue. In the challenge mode, it's random which of those formations shows up. You actually have to pay attention. But here, we can just do whatever. We don't even care. So that won't be an issue. Once we get through each of them on their own, they will start showing up in pairs. During this section, multiple people will need to tank at once. When they spawn in, the AoE that spawns first will be the first one in the rotation. So 2 AoEs will spawn. The first will be red, so the red tank must be close to that one. The second will be the green guy. During this phase, only the first bot in the rotation will be vulnerable. The other one will be invulnerable. So when red and green spawn, we will only be able to hurt red. This phase with the red and green is probably the hardest part of that double phase. We need to be kiting both of them around the edge while keeping them away from each other. If 2 bots get too close to each other, they become empowered. You'll see a tether connecting them, and they start using their big bad moves more often and in ways that make it really, really hard to deal with it. Our goal is to just continually kind of lure both of them around the edge of the arena the same way that we do during the phase with just red. The only difference is that the green tank will lag behind us, and that the green baiter will need to be standing in front of the red tank. So if this is our red tank here, we're running this direction around the arena. Our green baiter needs to stay in front of him, and then the green tank kind of wants to lag a bit behind like this. And we'll just keep running around in the circle like that. After that, once we defeat red and get him out of the picture, green will become vulnerable and blue will come down. We just need to keep green at the edge. We need to continue baiting the greens, and we need to pay attention to blue's spread mechanic. That phase isn't too difficult as long as we keep the 2 bots separate from each other. And then, once we beat up green, red will come back, but will be invulnerable, and we just have to deal with blue in the middle. During that phase, the red tank just lures red to the edge and keeps running in circles. You can just run as fast as you can around the edge so he gets as few hits off on you as possible, and just keep him out of the middle while the rest of us deal with blue. If you're not super tanky, you may need to run into the middle whenever blue does his push attack, otherwise it'll kill you real bad. So try and be ready to group up with us if you have any type of teleport or other mobility skill that's really useful there. If not, just be very careful. Try and group up with the healers if you can when he does the push. How much practice does the beta roll typically take to master? Not too much. The baiting isn't very hard for greens. You just have to stand off the group. Most trainings I've done, the people who've done it did it for the first time and got it down pretty easily.
Yeah, here's hoping I don't suck.
Oh, don't worry,
Only
I'll
the most
suck before you,
professional
and they
noobs.
won't notice.
So after we deal with the pair phases, we'll have the second puzzle where we have to CC red, and then we'll have to deal with all 3 of the bots at once. This phase is theoretically the hardest, but because it goes by so quickly, this is usually comparable to like the 40% phase of Matthias or the 10% phase of Deimos, where it's like, okay, once you get here, you've already won, basically. Once we get there, as long as we just keep doing the mechanics, we will get through it very quickly. It'll pretty much be the exact same deal as the beginning of the double phase. We need to lure red and green around the edge separately. Once we kill red, we move on to green, just keep him at the edge, away from blue. Then we run to the middle, kill blue. The only real complication of all 3 of them being out at the same time is that we'll occasionally need to do the spread mechanic, and people will need to pay attention to the wisps. But that is about it for that final phase. Typically, if the group is able to get there, you've basically already won by the time all 3 of them are in play. So, any questions? A lot of explaining for this one. It's one of those fights that ends up being a lot simpler than it sounds once you get into it.
Just call out things as they need to happen.
Have you gotten all that down? It's gonna happen. It's gonna come up on the test, which is gonna happen right now. No cheat sheet.
No quizzes, bro.
Oh man. Alright. I'll pop a ready check and we'll go ahead and give it a go. Oh, somebody is. Oof. We appear to have lost somebody temporarily. Oh, did you like run outside of the edge? Alright. I think we're ready.
Oh no, just going to the edge just teleports you back inside.
Ah, okay. Yeah, if you run like outside of that red area, it'll teleport you out, like most instances. Alright.
Well, it used to.
So red is going to pop down first. We can CC him here just because it'll give us the free extra damage on exposed, so get out of that area. And now let's beat him up. Alright, so sub 2, I forgot about this. Sub 2 go in, sub 3 go out. I'll explain that better, I forgot about that. So, how that little mechanic works, he has rings on both sides of that little red ring. There'll be white arrows pointing in a direction. Go ahead and CC green here. You need to be standing in the direction of the arrows, otherwise it creates a big shockwave that hurts everybody a whole lot. So the first time that happens, the arrows will be pointing in both directions. You can stand either one, run out, but each other time he uses it, it'll be in the alternate direction for you. It is locally loaded. So I'd like to split up the group so that half of the people are inside at first and half the people are outside. So you don't need to be keeping him moving around. Green can just stay still at the edge. We just need to keep our baiter far away.
Also remember that the pull and push mechanics, for later reference, you can dodge the damage from them.
Alright, beat him up. So stay in for this. Just hold forward. Alright, now it's going to be our first puzzle phase. We will CC green. And run underneath red.
Our moment has finally come.
Alright, so that AoE in the middle is red, so red tank, get up close, make sure you're the closest. Don't stand directly in that AoE though, it is an insta-kill. So make sure you pay attention to the arrows, and red tank, just bring red to the edge. And then you can just, once you get him to the edge, you can just slowly backpedal away from him at all times. We're going to ignore green over there, just focus on red. Make sure you respect your arrows. Great work.
Shifting sides.
I believe he should phase at 40 in normal mode. I always get the normal and challenge modes on this one mixed up. Alright, respect your arrows. Perfect. And wonderful, he's gone. Alright, green tank, head to the middle. And then green baiter.
Not too middle,
Don't stand on that.
Oh crap. Sorry.
That AoE is an insta-kill. So I'll take over as green baiter. You can just bring him to the... Okay, thank you. Everybody run out of this.
So you shouldn't really... as long as you're close to the AoE, you don't have to be inside of the AoE.
Yeah. He will
Okay,
just
my
choose whoever is closest as the tank. But if you're actually in that little AoE, it is an insta-kill. Run out.
Oh,
Alright, res our friend, and we're going to CC blue. So stand in the AoE while we CC, that way you're safe when it swaps. Typically a good thing to do in this fight is to just trust that if we commit to a CC, it will always succeed. We're likely going to wipe if we fail a CC we wanted to do anyway, so just stand in the AoE and trust that we will get it.
Maybe I was the honest all along.
Yes, we did get a red in the center, so make sure that everybody who isn't trying to kite is staying very close to green. We want to bait those greens onto the edge, just like that. We should phase soon. Everybody out. And we're going to run behind blue if we can here. Just get green onto this other edge. Alright, perfect. Now it's time for blue. We do have a pretty poorly placed pool, but I think we should be able to get through this. He is exposed, so go ahead and beat him up. Alright, stay close, but make sure not to step into the red pool. We're going to CC red. So get ready to CC red, and then immediately swap onto the other side of blue from where red is. Which is where we were already standing before. Stay close to blue here.
oh.
The pains of this world are fleeting.
Res your friend. Ooh, we had a lot of downs there. Alright, if you have the spread, spread out. I got the wisp, so I'll bring it to the edge. And stay close in on blue. The pool disappeared, so we are safe to be right on top of blue now. We're going to ignore red here, given the circumstance. Just try and phase blue as quickly as you can. Stay close to blue. Perfect. Okay, we phased. Time for the next puzzle. And then we will be dealing with 2 of them at once. So this time we will CC red. And then we hide behind blue. Alright, are either of our tanks down? Looks like we are missing the red
Red's
tank,
down.
so I will take over. This first AoE is red, the other one is green. So I'm going to drag red. Oh, okay, first he's exposed, so let's beat him up. Alright, respect your arrows, and then I'm going to bring red to the edge, bring green a little further away, and we're going to run behind blue. So bring green to the opposite side of blue's safe zone. Alright, we have several pools here. I'm going to start moving red towards you, so just keep moving green. It's a bit of a scuffed positioning, but we can make it work.
You get some heals there, Def.
Just need to phase red here. Alright, respect your arrows if you're here. Perfect with that green. We're gonna stick behind blue here. We should phase red quickly, so just bring green in, it won't matter. There's about to be a pool right on us, so be careful. And try to respect the rings if you can. Alright, res our friend. Get him up quickly, he's in the pool. Alright, bring green further away. I need to take red out quickly. Did not phase him as quickly as I thought we would, but it should be fine. There's another pool underneath him. Alright, we're gonna hang out behind blue. Alright, perfect. Red is gone. Stay away from green. Blue is coming down. We're just gonna have to start doing the spread mechanic. Alright, you can just bring green to an edge and keep him there. Alright, spread out.
Oh, that was me who had that. Sorry.
All good. Run away from green. It is good to try and group up during that. We have a down. I'm going to see if I can go get them. And green is down, so everybody run into red. We're not going to CC here. Apparently a green got off, though. Wait, green is still here. What the hell? Oh, boy. Why is green still here? Why did red come down? I guess red starts doing his AoEs again when he's defeated here. I've never actually seen that before. Alright, we need to take green down quickly then. Alright, go ahead and GG here. That was a very good first run, though. We got almost to the end.
Damn, that was embarrassing. Sorry, guys. I screwed
It's
up
all
big time.
good.
Oh, I screwed up hard.
First time dead,
But-
like literally dead in the middle, and I had like the best view of everything.
Alright, we'll go ahead and give it another go, unless anybody has any questions about what happened there. That ended up being very hectic.
Wanted to point out, did somebody want to join OLC DCAP?
Yeah, I see. Oh, looks like they're online now, or offline now.
Oh, okay. Never mind, sorry.
Alright, I think as long as we keep everyone up until the double phase this time, we should be good. That ended up just getting a bit more hectic than expected because we were killing them a bit slow. This isn't a fight that has any type of DPS requirement, but like most fights, the faster you do it, the less you have to do the fight, and the easier it therefore becomes.
The pains of this world are fleeting.
Alright, group 2 in, group 3 out. Alright, wonderful. Now it's screen time. Let's go ahead and CC him. Wonderful.
Dragon and hero together.
And DPS time. And everybody out. Try and group up during this.
Okay, I'm kiting him to the edge now, right?
Yeah, you can just bring him to the edge. When he's alone, his position isn't important, but it's nice to get in the habit since you do need him away from the middle when him and Blue are out together. And beat him up.
The pains of this world are fleeting.
Alright, stay close. Spread out. Alright, puzzle phase. We will CC green.
None may harm you while I am here.
Great work. Let's hide under red. Alright, time for red again. Respect your arrows. Ooh, okay. We can live with that. Let's try and get him to the edge before he drops any pools. We're going to ignore green there.
Behold, dragon and hero together.
And you can get him, like, literally right onto the exact edge of the arena. It just minimizes the space that each pool takes up. There is a pool right in the middle there, which is unfortunate. Hopefully we can just ignore it. Luckily in normal mode, they do just disappear on a timer, so should not be a massive problem. Alright, time for blue. Don't try and go into the puddle to greed DPS. It will kill you pretty fast. Oh wait, green is here. I'm dumb.
Oh, it was green.
We'll probably be fine, actually. The puddle will probably disappear before blue even comes down. Yeah, just bring him over here. You don't necessarily need to be all the way across the arena like that. You just need to be the furthest away from green. So you could literally, like, be over here with us and just stand, like, there while the rest of us were on the boss. We are going to CC blue here, so keep green where he is. Alright, get away from green.
Shifting sands.
Alright, get off green, but he should phase here. Yep. Alright, now it's blue time. And yeah, we're fine. Let's go ahead and CC red while blue comes down. And then get ready to stand on the other side of blue. Stay close, but don't get into the AoE. Perfect. Spread out. If you got the wisp, take it to the edge. Perfect. You will see this little, like, ring thing above your head during that. That indicates how far you are away from the wisp, I believe. And so you just want to fill up that little ring. Res our friends. And we're going to CC here. Perfect. Everyone on the other side of blue.
Remember, you can dodge the damage from the pull and push mechanic. It's
There
evadable.
goes blue.
It's evadable and blockable.
Yeah, you can soak a lot of that damage by just using your evade.
Alright, let's get red. And we'll hide behind blue. Now it will be the double phase. The first AoE will be red, the second AoE will be green. So you can bring red immediately to this edge right next to us, and then just drag green to a nearby section of the edge, just not too close, like that. Holy crap. Okay, don't kite towards green, please. We need to CC. Unless we're moving behind everyone behind here. Okay, pull behind. Okay, nope, it's CC'd. God, okay. Get out of there.
Bit too late for that.
Alright, so when we start kiting red and green in this phase, you need to kite red in the direction that green is not in.
Sorry, I got turned around.
All good. Okay, our green tank
Freya,
is
you are
downed.
Together.
Somebody else will have been taken as the
I'm
tank.
tank now.
Alright, you two can just swap jobs.
Yeah.
You get green a
I
little
think we're
further away
doing
from
that.
red.
Yep.
We're gonna just run behind blue.
It's really close to me.
We must renew ourselves.
Alright, red will
You're
phase very soon. There is a puddle underneath it though, be careful.
Where do I take green? Oh,
Just
Sorry.
kind of follow us and don't get too close.
fine.
Alright, we're about to
What about
phase.
green?
Everybody on
Just,
green now.
Okay.
Don't get close though, get out of that. Alright, blue is down, so we are going to have to start doing the spread mechanic. Make sure you're paying attention for that. We're going to CC red here.
Our moment has
Alright, and get out of there. Typically, if you're one of the tanks, when I call for CC, you don't want to go in just so that the bot stays wherever it is. Let's run away from
Okay.
green.
Red down.
Red tank. Alright, I'll take over in the triple phase. You can just get green to an edge and keep it still. Okay, we need to be close to blue.
I'm trying to avoid these pools. That's why I'm kind of going around a little bit.
Let's stay inside of red here. Alright, I have the wisp.
Oh crap, I'm dead. Thank you.
Green is about to pull. Get away from him.
Strength, potency, power.
Spread. You can kind of just keep green still. You don't need to keep him moving around.
Okay.
We need to CC red here. Shit. CC, we need to CC. Okay, good. Everybody out, everybody out. Green is sitting on the middle on top of blue, which is not great. I'm not sure who he's even after currently. It almost looks like he was focusing an illusion. Alright, that's another wipe.
Oh damn. But that was really close. We got so close.
Yeah, go ahead, GG there. Alright, so the main thing is that I think we're getting mixed up with the positioning during that section of the double phase, so I'm going to go over that again real quick. When it starts, when red and green come down, immediately bring red to the edge. So like bring red to an edge right here, and then immediately bring green to a nearby section of the edge, but not too close. Red will be continuously just slowly backpedaling around the arena like before, and green will slowly follow the rest of the group that is on red. Once red is gone, keep green wherever it is on the edge. We'd never need to move it. And then the green baiter will handle all of the greens for us. So we will just stay on green in one spot, DPS it down. Then once green is dealt with, we head to the middle and deal with blue.
Okay, so once red is gone, I'll keep the green bot like still. Okay, got it.
Yeah, once red is gone, green doesn't need to move for anything. He just needs to be kept away from blue. Which, with our formation during the red-green phase, he should already be away.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll try and move clockwise. That should work fine. Yeah, and just keep them away. You will see like an orange little tether linking two of the bots if they're too close. If you see that, just kind of back up a bit to get yours further away. Alright, everybody group up. Let's get it.
Anger rising. Behold, dragon and hero together.
I'm neither here nor there.
On the men.
Alright, DPS him down. Group 2 in, group 3 out. Okay, that's a lot of ins.
Efficient. Excellent.
Alright, we phased. Great work. Time for green.
This is the part where you can see who doesn't trust the CC and who trusts the CC.
Alright, get away from green.
Oh, I thought I could get myself downed.
No. Oh wait, you're not in my party, not my problem.
Let's go ahead and CC blue.
None may harm you while I am here.
Never trust Af not to catastrophically staff himself into death.
Stay in. I think we got through all three of these so fast that others couldn't even pop down. So we will get green. Perfect. Alright, now for red, the second, the sequel.
The reddening.
The pains of this world are fleeting.
Alright, go ahead, pull him right to an edge. It's good to pull him over quickly, that way we can minimize the risk of getting any pools towards the middle. Let's get out of that pool, just wait for the AoE to go off, and then pull him across it.
Together we shall gallop.
Alright, respect your arrows. Perfect. Time for green. Let's CC blue here. Green was exposed there. A nice little note about this fight is that whenever you CC them for their AoEs, it does actually give them the exposed debuff. And so if you CC them in the previous phase, right before you get to their phase, they spawn in exposed. Which is always just nice and nifty. Let's go ahead and CC that.
None may harm you while I am here.
Alright, everybody out.
Together we shall gallop.
You don't need to move green during this phase.
Okay.
You can just sit on the edge. Alright, wonderful. Now it's time for blue. We will CC red here.
We must renew ourselves.
Get on the other side of blue. Stay in, but don't get the AoE.
Mine, trade. I'm neither here nor there.
Spread out. And everybody in.
Together we shall gallop.
Great job with that wisp. Spread out. And let's CC red here. Wonderful. We phased. Now time for the next puzzle, and it will be red. Great work. Hide behind blue. Alright, first AoE is red, second is green. So bring red immediately to this edge here, and once he's not exposed, bring green to a similar edge. Alright, get them further away from each other. So bring green further along. We'll have red follow green this time. We're gonna CC blue. Blue is being CC'd. Get out from behind there. Keep red where did you... Okay. Yeah, keep red kind of back here. Let green keep going forward first. So you're gonna need to be continually moving green further away from red.
Healthy and whole.
Why isn't
Respect
green
your
moving?
arrows. Okay, luckily we phased, so blue just left. Green is pulling. Stay out, and then we're gonna get on and beat him up. Res your friend. Get green just to the very edge right here. So like all the way on the edge. All the way to this little white barrier. And just keep him here. Alright, everybody out. Alright, back on green. We're going to CC red. And beat up green. We should phase very soon. Everybody out.
Out of endurance.
Green got moved back towards the middle. Let's try and pull him. Okay. Whoa. Alright, green's gone. Let's just deal with blue. Red is going to come down, so red tank, get next to that
Red tank is
AoE.
down.
Okay, whoever
Somebody
got
pick
it, run
up
to the
red.
edge. You have to take red to the edge. We're going to ignore green here and just focus on DPSing blue.
Stage, you're in the AoE. Watch out.
Shit. Okay, yeah, res them. Whoever is now the new red tank, keep him there at the edge, but we should phase right here. There we go. Alright, heal everybody up. Time for the next puzzle. This solution will be blue. This is the first time we made it here, gamers. We got this. Hide in this half of red. Alright, who wants to take over as red tank here? Alright. Thank you.
I can do it, I suppose. I'm green though, so.
We got a volunteer. So that
somebody.
first one is red. This one that I'm next to is green. And then that next one is blue. Alright, get red to the edge,
Okay,
just like
please.
before. Green, follow him to the edge. Respect your arrows. DPS red down quickly. Spread out. Red should go down any second. Don't have to keep moving him too much. Alright, nice placement on those. Those are all right on top of each other. Red's down, everybody to green, but don't get right on him. He's pulling. At least he was thinking about it for a minute.
Nope, not what I want to do.
Res your friend. Spread out when you've got those little AoEs. It's just DPS down green. Great work. Everybody on blue, and we got this. Stay in.
Yay for having so many range heals.
There we go.
Oh, nice. We did it, guys.
Great work, gamers. I think that was 4 pulls.
Yeah, that was great. Great.
I mean, very good for a
I mean,
group
like,
entirely
I
of
don't know
people
how
from
you
an
keep
open
so
world
calm.
guild.
you're like so calm during that entire thing, as if like you're just having like a conversation. I don't know how you do that. That's crazy.
Well,
I was like freaking out.
I do raid trainings and stuff with Excel, so I've got experience with it.
Yeah, no, thank you. That was really good. I'm sorry if I was kind of like rubbish, but
Not like,
you know.
honestly, considering that like everyone here, like this isn't a bunch of end game people, right? We're an open world triple trouble guild. Y'all did really good. I've seen raiders who do worse.
That's me.
That was really fun though. Thanks, guys.
Are we gonna do Erica or
Sorry, can you repeat that? You cut out a bit.
Oh, sorry. Are we gonna do this regularly, or is it sort of a one-off?
This is kind of a one-off for me, but if y'all would like to do more regular strike trainings and stuff, I'd absolutely be down for that. Could, get you guys through some of the other EOD strikes.
When do you do this? Like, what times do you usually get online just to train people?
I usually schedule them on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because that's when I'm
Oh, nice.
off college. But,
Nice.
typically I can kind of do any time in the evening anyway, so if y'all want to do more events, just let me know in, like, the Discord or stuff, what y'all want to do, and I can schedule some stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I can only play on the weekends too.
Yeah,
of
I
my
know,
job
like,
and stuff.
this early in the morning, people do a lot of stuff, because a lot of the people in this guild are, Europe and Oceania, I think. I'm just a little stinky man who wakes up at 6 a.m., so that's how I ended up here.
Like,
It's
it's kind of funny. You say most
2:30
people, but like, yeah, most of the like leadership in this guild is like US side, and it's still like DT is at 7 a.m. or something.
And we're all just up super early all
That's
the
what
time.
I noticed too. Like I'm always on at these ungodly hours in Australia. Like it's 2 a.m. now, and it's always like so busy in the guild, and I'm like, how is this possible?
Yeah, for
like
me,
my other
it
Discord
was...
is completely silent.
The world is round.
I used to always want to do... The only time I could consistently get into the Triple Trouble time slots when I was still in high school was if I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I'd play for like 2 hours before I actually had to get ready for school. So that's how I ended up here.
Oh wow, okay. That was fun, you guys.
You're seeing things.
Might makes
Yay, team!
Woo!
Your team. I need to get that arc DPS thing because I was kind of like wondering how much DPS I was doing.
If anybody who is in squad has ARC DPS, they can upload the log, like link it in the Discord, and everyone should be able to use that.
Okay.
I don't know if
Can't
anyone
wait
here
to
has it though.
Embarrassed twice.
I'd be embarrassed lots, but I don't mind. Oh, thank you, Soft. What did you say, Erica?
I'm sorry, you're cutting out a lot.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Let me use chat. Which channel in Discord for the log?
I guess you'd probably put it in strikes, I guess.
Whoa.
I always get confused with DCAP's Discord server because it's threads, and then there's voice chats, and then there's more threads beneath them, and more voice chats.
We just have a lot of channels in here.
Yeah, but usually the voice chats are at the bottom.
It is kind of a weird setup, I guess. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. Thanks for those of you who popped in.
I love you.
Oh wait, where did you share the link? Cause I wouldn't mind following you on there as well. Cause I don't mind like watching while I work and stuff.
I put it in the general chat. Yep, there it is. Chat? Sage just put it in the squad chat as well. Yeah, if you wanna drop a follow, I usually stream my raid trainings and stuff now. Sometimes I just stream random stuff I do. That's a nice thing with Guild Wars. It's a game where I can just log on, turn on the stream, and say, "Hello, gamers. I'm doing fractals today for 30 minutes. Goodbye."
Right? So nice.
Alright, so, yeah. Y'all let me know what other stuff you want to do, and I'll set up some, events.